In this video, you are going to learn the basic features for editing your video. As a beginner, you can have editing app on your phone and you don't know how to use it. So this video is going to guide you on how to use it, just the basic tip that you should know, and along the line when you familiarize yourself with the app, you get to learn more things from it. But once you know this basic tip, you are good to go to edit your videos like a pro. So if this is what you'd love to watch, consider watching the video to the end. Don't skip any part because all the part of the video is important for you to get a good knowledge to edit your videos. Hi guys, welcome to Alyce Diaries, where faith, fun, and formation unite. So guys, the first thing you need to note now is to record your video. Yes, once you've recorded your video, then you go to your app that you want to use to edit the video. You import it. That's the next thing to do. Import your media to the app. So when you have import the media, that's if you are going to choose multiple clips, because most of the time when we record our video, we don't record it straight at once. Sometimes we pause it and then we start again to add more things. So when you select all the medias, all the videos you want to edit, and it's already in the mobile editing app, the next thing is the timeline and clip arrangement. Now that timeline and clip arrangement is where you organize your clip. If you want to adjust it, if you want to add transition, if you want to cut some part of it, so that's the timeline and clip arrangement. That's what you have to do for the second part. That's the timeline and clip arrangement, where you have to cut some out of it, adjust the duration, and add some transition to the video. So the next thing you want to do after that, after organizing your clip, is to add your transition and effect. Now what this transition and effect does to your video is it adds visual effects to the video to give it more interesting and engaging view for your audience, because you cannot just make your video and then it's just plain like that. Sometimes you need some kind of effect and some kind of transition in the video to so that it won't be boring. Like if they are watching, so at least something is changing in the view, something is changing. That's what the transition and the effect does to the video. Okay, then the next thing you want to take note of is the audio editing. This is very important. Now your audio editing, you want to make sure that if you are using a microphone, you want to make sure that you are checking your microphone if it is on, because sometimes the microphone can go off without your knowledge. So you need to be very cautious when you are recording your video. Make sure that your microphone is on and not shaky. Okay, but I personally want to use this. It has a clip that you can clip, but I just want to hold it with me like this. So make sure that your microphone is properly checked, that it is on. And then another thing you want to note for the audio editing is that you want to make sure that it is clear. Yes, you want to make sure it is clear. And there are some apps that have voice enhancer. App like CapCut, it has voice enhancer. It helps you clear any noise from the background. It just makes sure that the audio of that video is clear. So that's what you want to keep that in mind, and make sure it is loud enough. Okay, make sure it is loud so that if your viewers are watching, they will not say that I cannot hear you, I can hardly hear you, that they have to increase the volume before they hear you. So that's why you have to make sure that you are speaking loud. Even if you are not using a microphone, make sure you are speaking loud, because when I started my video I wasn't using a microphone. So you make sure you are speaking very loud and clear. Okay, but if you are using a microphone, make sure you are holding it properly, not shaking it here and there. And if it has a clip, you clip it on your clothes so that in this video to learn the basic features, there won't be so much movement all over the place that will be distracting the audio. Okay, so apart from that, you also want to take note of the audio, you want to make sure that it aligns with your video, it aligns with what you are saying, because there are some times where you start your recording and some parts of the audio did not get to the recording, and then how do I explain this? Like your audio is faster than you in the video. I think you get that. It's not aligning with what you are saying. So you want to make sure that when before you record your video, you test it. You test when you record, you first record a short clip to check if the voice is aligning with what you are saying in the video. So once you've checked that, then you go over to do your main recording. Please take note of this. This has happened to me a lot of times. Okay, so that's why in this journey you get to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay, so make sure that your audio editing is okay, because that's like it's part of the major thing to keep your viewers watching as well. And also for the audio, if you are going to add any sound to it apart from the just like this one that I'm talking now, if I want to add any sound over this voice, you make sure that your voice, like this one I'm talking right now, you make sure it is louder than the sound you are adding to it. I repeat, because some people, when you are watching their video, the sound they're adding to it or the music they add to the video is usually louder than what they are saying, and we don't get to hear what they are saying or learn from what the video is trying to give out, the purpose of the video. They just use music cover everything. So make sure that the sound or music you are adding to a video like this, when you have a sit down video or whichever video it is, make sure that the sound you are adding to it or the music you're adding to it, the volume is lower. Okay, I'm going to be adding examples on the screen for you guys to understand what I'm trying to say. And then apart from that, your audio editing as well, you make sure that the sound you are going to use or the music you are going to use does not have copyright, because if it has copyright, when your channel get monetized, the particular video that has a copyright is not going to generate any revenue for you, and you don't want that. Okay, so make sure that the audio, the sound you are using, the music you are going to use for your video are copyright free. Okay, so now when you've done all this, the import media, timeline and clip arrangement, transition and effects, then your audio editing, the next thing you want to do now is color correction and grading. Yes, you don't want your video to just look plain like this. Okay, you need to give it some little beauty, you need to beautify it. So this color correction and grading comes with the brightness, the contrast, the saturation, different option there, clarity, sharpness, everything. You just explore it. So you pick them and make sure that you are using the right grading for it. Okay, make sure you are using the right grading for it so that it will not be too much and it will not be less as well. So there are also presetting. There are some apps that you don't have to start going to click on brightness, saturation, contrast. You don't have to start clicking on that, they already have it automatically. So when you just tap on the preset, it will just do everything for you. But most of the preset comes with the pro version of the app. Okay, so that's why if you don't want, if you are not registered to the pro version, you have to do it yourself. So you explore it, you just check, you experiment, you use this particular video, use if you want your brightness to be 30, your saturation to be 20, your highlights to be 5, 10. Just make sure that you explore and see with different videos. Then when you see the one that you think is best, you continue to use that particular grading for all your editing. Okay, so that's about the color correction and grading for the video. So guys, I hope you've learned something from this video. If you have, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're yet to, and let me know in the comment section if you have any question for me or you have any additional tip you want to add to this. Let us know in the comment section, because we are all learning together. Okay, And yes, don't forget, you can also share the video to anyone that will be interested in content like this. Yes, additional tip I want to give you for editing your video is to make sure that you are using a tripod stand, especially if you are making a sit down video like this. So yeah, make sure you are using a tripod stand, because when you are doing your recording, if you are using a tripod stand, it will focus, like it will be focused, it will not be shaking. Not that you hold your video and you be doing like this. So guys, your hand will be shaking, you will get tired at some point, you get tired and it will be shaking. So make sure you are using a tripod stand so that your video will not be shaking and your audience will not get distracted and they'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna click out of the video. But when you're using a tripod stand and the video is focused, they will enjoy your video. Okay, and when you are recording, make sure that this is for the recording part, make sure you are looking at the camera and make sure you are at the center of your video. But sometimes if you want to do some transitioning and everything here and there, you can decide to switch a bit. But all that as well, you can also access things like that in the app that you use as well, to change the position of yourself in the video. So yes, you're going to explore that in the editing app you are using as well. So also, like I said, explore. There are different features in the app that I might not be able to do the video to show you guys, but this basic one, like once you know these basic features, this basic one to edit your video, you don't need anybody to come and be editing your video for you, because once you know this basic one, you are good to go. Then as time goes on, you continue to learn. Okay, you continue to learn and learn and learn, like we learn every day. Yes, but when you know this basic one, you can actually start as a beginner, because you are a beginner. I don't think you are starting a YouTube channel as a beginner or any other social media that you do, you want to start paying money for editors to edit your video. Where you see the money, maybe most of us, the purpose of starting content creation is to earn money, abi. But sometimes if you already have the money, no problem, you can give it to those that are video editors, because of course they have to feed themselves too. They learned it, so they cannot do it for free. You pay them and they edit your video for you. But this basic one will help you to do the little videos you want to try and edit yourself. So yeah, so guys, these are the tips. Another thing you should take note of is always save your videos. I repeat, always save your video. So guys, after editing your video, make sure that you save it. Make sure that the saving is complete before you go and delete the original one, because you don't want a situation whereby you've edited your video and you are saving it, but you did not know that the saving has not been completed, then you go and delete the original one. That's not gonna be nice at all. So make sure that your video, you save it, you see it that it has, like, it's already complete, 100% save on your phone. Okay, so finally, before I end this video, something just happened now while I was recording this video, so I want you guys to learn from this. If you are going to be recording your video and you don't want any distraction, make sure that you put your phone on do not disturb, because a call just came in now and I'm recording this video, like you can imagine. But anyways, make sure that you put your phone on do not disturb whenever you are recording your video, so you won't get any distraction. Then you get to call them back when you are done recording your video. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're yet to, like, share the video, leave a beautiful comment down below for me, and if you have any question or suggestion, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye bye, stay blessed.